Parenting can get you out of your mind. It's exhausting to be a parent, of course. Kids are needy and demanding from the moment of their birth to, well, forever. But of course you love them and you want your children to grow up to be healthy and happy. And for that to happen, your children need to be properly cared for, guided, loved, and encouraged along the way. But being toxic to your kids in a way or another causes serious problems that will hinder their healthy development, mentally and physically. Now let's take the toxicity test and explore together to what extent you're being toxic to your own kids. Or maybe you're not toxic at all. Let's find out. Answer the following questions with yes or no, where yes counts for 10 points and no counts for 0 points. Question number 1. Are you name-calling, insulting, or using offensive language with your kid? Like you're stupid, you're fat, you're not smart, you are a rotten kid, you are ugly. Degrading your child based on his intellectual ability or appearance will cause him to have negative self-image and physical insecurity. Children will grow up displaying high levels of depression and anxiety as adults. Question number 2. Are you using sarcastic comments with your child, talks, or behaviors? When he spills something on the floor, you say, "Oh, that was smart." When you hear a story about someone who was dishonest, you say, "Oh, this reminds me of someone." Those comments you see as harmless jokes are for your kid, mean, sharp, and wounding, because he's smart enough to understand that you're demeaning him. This will make him suffer from delayed development. He will grow up to think he will never be good enough, inconfident around people, and antisocial. Question number 3. Are you rejecting or threatening your kid with abandonment? Like, for example, by saying, "I wish you'd never been born. I should put you up for adoption. If you do this one more time, you'll never see me again." Threatening your child with abandonment, even if you think you're joking, will shake the foundation of security and well-being that you represent. The child will grow up to be insecure, having trust issues, and develop maladaptive behaviors. Question number 4. Are you constantly criticizing or blaming your child for things he's not responsible for? Okay, you should know that criticism is destructive. If it's about personality or character rather than behavior, filled with blame and not focusing on improvement, based on only right way to do things, and underestimating the efforts. Number 5. Are you constantly comparing your kids to others? Like, for example, saying, "Why aren't you like your cousin? Your friend made this better than you. Your sister's grades are higher than yours." Parents usually compare their kids to other kids to induce competitions or evaluate performances. But is that really working? Of course not. Because simply no two kids are the same. They have different strengths, talents, and weaknesses. Question number 6. Are you lying to your kids or giving them false promises? Think about your answer, because I'm sure every parent have done this. If you answer auntie properly, she will give you a chocolate. If you eat your breakfast, I'll drive you to the park. If you get good grades, I'll bring Disney to you. Children really believe you, so when you lie or give false promises, you cause deep disappointment and emotional pain. Based on this, they will never trust you as a person again, and they will grow up having serious issues in trusting others. Question number 7. Are you beating, hitting, or slapping your children as a way of discipline? That is one of the worst things you can do to your child, because the only message sent to children through hitting and beating is aggression. Any other messages you think you're delivering is lost along the way. No, wait, maybe another message is delivered like, "You're worthless, useless, unloved, or unwanted." Many studies have found a link between physical punishment and poor child and adolescent social, emotional, cognitive, developmental, and behavioral problems or impairment. Toxic words leave painful scars in the memory from a short term to a lifetime. And when it comes from a parent who is supposed to be the source of love and care, the effect is really devastating. Every parent should know that all the negative words said directly to your kid's face are not just spoken words to them. Thank you so much for taking the toxicity test with me. If you liked the video, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next videos. Happy parenting!